Have you ever heard someone say BRB or seen it written and thought, what does that mean? You've probably come across it on social media or in messaging apps. Abbreviations like this can be confusing if you don't know what they mean. But don't worry. In today's video, we'll break down 10 modern slang expressions. With a bit of practice, you'll feel confident using them and understanding native speakers. We've talked about slang before, but here's a quick refresh. Slang is a fun, informal way of speaking, often used with friends or family. It replaces traditional words and phrases with casual, modern ones. Example: instead of saying expensive, you could use the slang word pricey. We'll introduce each term, define it, and give examples using both the formal word and the slang word. Some of these terms are abbreviations that have become part of everyday speech. All right, let's get started. Our first term is BRB, which stands for be right back. It's a quick way to say you'll step away from a text conversation, but will return shortly. A formal way of speaking could be, excuse me for just a moment, I won't be very long. An informal example is, hey, BRB, gotta grab some water. So, next time you're texting and need a quick break, just type BRB. In slang, spilling the tea means sharing gossip or interesting, private information. But it doesn't mean the hot drink. Your next term is spill the tea. Can you guess what it might mean? A formal example could be, let's meet at the coffee shop to discuss what happened at the party. Informally, we could say, let's meet at the coffee shop and spill the tea about what went down at the party. Term 3, ghosted. To be ghosted means someone suddenly stops all communication without explanation. This term is often used in dating or friendships. Formal example: we had 2 lovely dates and then he never called or texted me again. Informal example: we went on 2 dates and then he just ghosted me. Our fourth expression is slay. To slay means to do something amazing or look fantastic while doing it. It's always positive and can be used to show appreciation or encouragement. Formal example: you performed so well in that karate presentation. Informal example: dude, you slayed that karate show. Here's term 5, FOMO, or fear of missing out. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. It describes the anxiety of feeling left out of a fun event or situation. Formal example: everyone else is at the concert and I keep wishing I was there. Informal example: everyone else is at the concert and I've got serious FOMO. Term 6, TMI, which stands for too much information. It's used when someone shares more details than you wanted to know. For example, in a formal setting, you might say, that's too many details about your injury. In a more casual context, you could simply say, whoa, TMI, buddy. You can also just say, sorry, TMI, to let someone know they're oversharing. Here's number 7, FYI, which stands for your information. It's a polite way to share information without expecting a response. In a formal setting, you might say, please see my notes. This is just to keep you updated. Informally, you could say, FYI, check this out. Our 8th term is out of the loop. The phrase out of the loop means not being informed or up to date about something others know. For instance, in a formal setting, you might say, I've been away for a while and I don't understand the lesson. Informally, you could say, I've missed 3 classes and feel totally out of the loop. Number 9 is one you may know already. LOL, which stands for laugh out loud. It's a quick way to show you find something funny or amusing. You'll see it everywhere in text messages, social media, and casual online conversations. For a formal example, you might say, "That was quite funny, don't you think?" Oh, in an informal setting, you could just say, "That was hilarious, LOL." And last, but not least, number 10, TBH, which stands for to be honest. It's often used to introduce a candid or straightforward opinion. People use it when they want to be open about how they feel, especially in casual chats. In a formal context, you might say, "To be honest, I'm not sure if I agree with that opinion." Informally, you could say, "TBH, I wasn't a huge fan of that movie." Let's do a quick recap. Here are the 10 slang terms we covered today. BRB, short for be right back, perfect for when you need to step away. Spill the tea, a fun way to say share the gossip. Ghosted, when someone disappears and cuts off all communication without explanation. Slay, to do something amazing or look fantastic while doing it. FOMO, fear of missing out, that anxious feeling when you're not part of the fun. TMI, too much information for when someone overshares. FYI, for your information, a polite way to share updates. Out of the loop, feeling uninformed or left out of the conversation. LOL, laugh out loud, for when something is really funny. TBH, to be honest, used when giving a candid or honest opinion. Now, here's your challenge. Pick at least 3 of these terms and try using them in a conversation today. It's a fun way to practice and impress your friends with your new slang skills. Which slang term will you start using today? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped, give it a like and share it with a friend who loves learning English. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun and practical lessons.